Hello, hello, hello. Okay, let's get started. So we've got a little friend joining us today. I'm going to go in with this again. I'll use this until I use it up. I'm not rotating any other moisturiser in. I've got another moisturiser, a simple one, but I want to use this first. I actually want to do a first impressions review on this because I've used quite a bit of it now. So that'll be coming in longer form content now. It is so lightweight. So lightweight. It's not like the L'Oreal one I was using. I'll probably go through that in next to no time. And if you want that glowy look that it claims to do, you need to put a lot on. But I feel like I need to put on a lot anyway to be moisturised. And in fairness, it doesn't claim to be a moisturiser. It says, indulge in a dreamy blend of natural botanical extracts and antioxidants to help rejuvenate, boost hydration and get that youthful, smooth, glowing feeling. And it just says it's wonder cream. It doesn't claim to be moisturiser. But I use it as moisturiser. I've got some in my hair now. Wonderful. I am pretty impressed with it. I think I will get it again if they've got it. I think she said she got it at Home Bargains, Morag did, so I'd have to go to the one where I live on the outskirts to see if they've got it there. Just put that into the face a bit more. Okay. Right, let's go in with this Sunkissed Skin Hyaluronic Acid Nourishing Under Eye Serum. I think this is something else that's going to be gone soon. Just going to stand it up and see where it's up to. Right. Oh, I didn't put that cap back into the cream. I'll do that later. Get a wipe out. I go through wipes like no one's business. I only use wipes to clean makeup off my hands. I use makeup erasers to clean it off my skin, off my face. Right, okay, so where is it? I'm going to try and get some more out of this, but they're literally, I might have to hold it up like that to get it out. Let's see. So this one is the Revolution Pore Minimizer. It's coming out but in bits. Hello, babe. How are you doing? What I might have to do is take a little bit out of here and just put it on the sponge. Probably too much will come out, but it is what it is, right? I want to use it all up. If it was something that I'd bought, I would probably get rid of it. Oh, getting over stomach bug, no. My mum's been really ill. I don't know what she's had, but she's had stomach problems as well. So much so that I thought I would have to get her in the doctors today. How am I? Keep thinking about this job interview and assessment day. Look what that Revolution Glow has done to my sponge, how raised up it is. If it's doing that to the sponge, can you imagine what it actually does to your skin? Right, I don't think I'm going to put any more of that on, because that could be the reason why I'm getting kind of spots, breakouts. Is it Friday? Yeah, it's Friday at 1 o'clock. The assessment runs from 1 till 4. And then straight from the assessment, I'll be going to my sister's. I'll probably get there just after 5. Maybe a bit later, but she knows. I mean, I don't normally get there till 5, half 5 anyway. So to her, it shouldn't really be a big deal. Wow, long day. Yeah, it really is. I feel the only good thing is, though, I keep seeing on Indeed. So Indeed's like a job thing. I mean, I think Indeed's like, people use it all over the world, so I'm sure you know what it is. And this company, it keeps popping up that they need employees, not employers. So it sounds like they need a lot of staff. Those assessment days are to see how you work with other people, and I feel like I'm good at communicating. I feel like I'm good at that. You have to be, don't you, really, to be on here in the first place. So, you know, the mindset I've got is it's interview experience. If I don't get it, then hopefully there'll be other job interviews. I'm just going to go on with this now. So it's the Prep and Perfect Pore Smoothner. It's just the first job interview I've had in such a long time. You know, it's kind of like, I need this job, because the government certainly doesn't give you enough money to live on. They practically make you destitute. So you're totally likeable too, thank you. Let's hope they think so. A lot of people in real life don't actually like me. It's girls, I don't know if they feel threatened by me. And there's obviously nothing to feel threatened by. But yeah, like when I worked at DPD, a few of the people there just didn't like me, and I don't know why. I'd never done anything to her. So, like the main one, I'd never done anything to her, but she kind of got a little gang together, like you do at school. I mean, she was 26 years old, a 26-year-old woman, and I think she had 2 kids. And she'd rather hang out, like at the end of a shift, she'd rather hang out in the morning for like an hour or 2 while the kids were at home. And it's like, fair enough, you make your living, but go home to your kids, don't hang around. It's like she was hanging around the schoolyard. I'm going to go with the Shop Me Say one here. You haven't had a job interview for 15 years. I had a job interview a few years ago. Didn't get that job. I've been applying for jobs left, right and centre. I've had rejection after rejection, so I'm not feeling hopeful, but they must have seen something on my CV to actually even want me to attend. So I'm hoping I've got a good chance of getting the job. I mean, I've got as good of a chance as anyone. Right. So now I'm going to go in with the New Look Glow Stick. So the next couple of days will be all about prepping for the interview, doing research on the company, doing research on what happens in an assessment day. They've sent me the agenda, so I know what's going to be happening. Then obviously digging out the paperwork that I need to take. Just get myself ready. The Charlotte Tilbury dupe, yep, indeed. But the Charlotte Tilbury dupe, the Charlotte Tilbury is a foundation. That's not a foundation stick. I saw it today. It came up on when I was on YouTube watching videos. It came up, and I looked into it. I think you told me about it originally. I looked into it then. It's a foundation stick. I couldn't put all this all over the face because I would end up looking like the Tin Man. It's just because it's in a stick format like that, it looks like it could potentially be a Charlotte Tilbury dupe, but it's, in my opinion, it's not. What I'm going to do, I went in with this yesterday and I really liked it. I want to see if it's kind of a good foundation for an interview. It's not even a foundation, I would say it's more of a serum. Yeah, it says yeah, it says that, but it's totally a highlighter. When people only use it, they look like the Tin Man. Well, the models, because it showed them using it all on the face, they didn't look like a Tin Man. The skin looked flawless with it. I wouldn't get it though. I wouldn't get a little stick like that. That's supposed to be foundation that costs that price. I'd rather say no thank you. And I mean, this is 35ml. Most foundations are 30. Some are even 25. Some Sephora ones. Right, I think I'm going to just put it here. Oh, that's a bit too much. I think that'll cover my entire face. It smells really nice, this. Right, we'll just do here. But some YouTubers have reviewed, there is no way it's a foundation. Doesn't matter to me. I won't buy it. I'm going to go in with this hydrating face mist. You know, some YouTubers have the need to actually buy everything that comes out new on the market. And it's like, how are you affording it? I mean, the bigger YouTubers will be using their AdSense, no doubt. Oh, that spot's not being covered up though. Yeah, it's definitely more of a serum. I think you can build it up, but it's not going to get rid of spots. I can't do dewy look or base, it makes me look older. Really? Dewy on me makes me look younger. Matte makes me look older. Matte literally sinks into every fine line I've got. I hate matte and all matte look. You look good, Dewy. It's just as well, isn't it, really? Otherwise, I probably wouldn't even wear foundation. Yeah, Tammy does. Tammy's really dewy, isn't she? With that, say, glowy serum that she uses. I do actually want to try that. I don't think I look overly dewy. Feel like just enough glow for me. I mean, you can look overly dewy, can't you? And you can look like... you can have the appearance of looking greasy or too shiny. I don't really like that effect either. Hello, Katerina. How are you? I'm going to go in with some more hydrating spray. You don't, your skin just looks healthy. Okay, that's good to know. Thank you. And then I tend to go in with the hydrating mist. Just to have it. It doesn't even have more dew really, because it eventually dries down. I'm glad you're well, Katerina. I feel like I need some concealer here. I don't think I've got one thick enough, because I don't really break out in spots normally. I know I've got one there, but I think that was a scab. It looks like there's one there as well. Obviously been scratching myself in my sleep. I don't have any cats, so it's not like my cat's done it. So how's everyone's day going or been? It's nearly 9 o'clock here in the UK. So my day's almost over. Right, let's try and put... I'll leave it, and what I'll do is I'll put this under the eyes first. Sort that out, and then try and do something with that in a minute. I'm not bothered about spots. I mean, if you can't get rid of them, you can't get rid of them, right? But if I can make it a little bit less so that people can see it. Why are you retracting your messages, Katerina? Are you still with us, or have you left the chat? Oh, are you still here? I like the sunflower. It's just afternoon here. I worked last night, so just chilling with my puppy after I walk. Oh, you work nights? What is it you do? I used to work nights. I worked in a... oh, that's gone down a bit. I worked in a sorting office for couriers for DPD. You have 3 dogs. What kind of dogs are they, Katerina? My grown-up niece, she's 31. She might be 31 this November. She has a border collie, and she's such a cute border collie. I'm always talking about her on this channel. She's called Luna. She's so tactile. She loves attention. Let's look in the mirror. I'm an administrative and work from home. Oh, cool. Oh, that's looking really, really good. I'm so upset. I'm never going to be able to get that Ulta foundation again. I don't know where I put it. Oh, it's up there. Right, I'm going to have to use this sparingly. I'm never going to be able to get that again, because my friend sent it to me from America. We did a friend mail unboxing, so she sent me that. I sent her the... do you know the Collection Hydra foundation that my mum bought me recently? I sent her that. Right, let's do the brows now. Oh, you don't know? That's okay, you don't have to know. Hello, Eden. How are you? Your skin looks really good. Thank you, babe. This would be one of the perfect eyeliners. Oh my gosh. The casing's already broken and being that clumsy with it would be perfect if it wasn't for this brush. It's quite the contraption. So I have to use this one for the spoolie, which I don't really want to have this sticking around. But what choice do I have? I can't brush my brows with the other one. It scrapes here. I'm glad you're well. I'm okay, thank you. I know, right? Her skin is glowing. Thank you, Lotus Flower. How are you doing? Wow, lol. What a brush. I love me. Hello, how are you? I found my dogs on the street and I adopted them. Oh, really? Were they not lost? I'm not doing too bad, thank you. I love me. I sound like I'm saying I love me. I'm glad you're doing well, Lotus Flower. I mean, it's a really good pencil. I've not told you what it is, have I? It's the W7 Super Brows HD. My friend Morag sent it to me and it was only 49 pence. You know, it's really, really good. Apart from the brush that's on it. You know, would have rathered that they didn't put a brush on it rather than giving me a crap brush like that. I need to go. Okay, Katerina, thank you for joining us. Okay, bye-bye. Right, I'll just go in again with that e.l.f. spoolie and brush them out a bit. So, that's the brows done. I need to put this away. Powder time. Yeah, that's all I ever do. I don't do like my own arch or anything like that. Lotus Flower, I just follow my natural natural brow. It just gives an appearance of it being a bit thicker than it is. My Artitude palette arrived on Monday and I've done 2 looks, loving it so far. Oh, I'm so glad you've got it. That didn't take long, did it not, Eden? I just need to get... I've got so many face brushes now in this spinning rotator where I keep my brushes. Oh, here. This is one of the new ones that I've washed. I washed them to take to the Lake District with me, but that's up in the air whether I'm even going now. So I'll use them, and they're still like 2 weeks anyway. Well, just under 2 weeks if we do go. I can wash them again. And this will help me decide which brushes I want to use when I'm there. You are beautiful. Thank you. Thanks, I love me, for saying that. I don't think I am. Yeah, it was fast, about a week. That's really, really quick, isn't it, to get to Australia? Well, Queensland. But yeah, it's really, really quick. Babe, really, because of the job? Yes and no. My mum's been ill, like, she was ill for 4 days, like really bad stomach problems, and I thought I would have to take her to the doctor. So we had that to contend with. She's okay today, so we just need to keep an eye on that. And then I've got the assessment and job interview on Friday. Now, they might want us to start training relatively quickly, but I can't see us starting training like straight away. They'll need to look at references. They'll need, to get all the information together. So I can't see it. And if they ask me if I've got any plans to go away, I'll just say yeah. But if it's going to impact on whether I get a job offer, then I can cancel it and we'll just go at a different time. So that's that. So it's up and down. And it's up and down anyway because all across the UK there's riots. So I don't want to be taking my 74-year-old mother to somewhere where there's riots, and I don't necessarily want to be there either. And I thought with the Lake District being a national park, there wouldn't be riots there, but I checked online and there was some riots early August. So I just have to kind of keep my eye on that, I guess. I'm missing comments here. Let me read them. I heard wearing makeup products the skin. Is that true? I'm not understanding the comment. Do you mean damages the skin? You are a beautiful creation of God. Thank you. Oh man, bummer, I'm sorry. I don't think there's anything to be sorry about. We'll go. It just might not be yet. I mean, we've booked the hotel, but we can cancel it. We can cancel it as long as we don't cancel it too late, and we won't have to pay anything. I do want to go. I feel like it'll be a really nice trip for us both, but we'll just see. Oh my God, bless you. Thank you, Luna. I'm going to Mexico on Friday. Wow, you're lucky, aren't you? Totally understand. Makeup protects the skin. I wouldn't see how makeup protects the skin. In what sense is it supposed to protect it? If anything, people say makeup damages the skin. Foundation and other products can cause spots. Like I've got a breakout here, but that's not from any like makeup products. It's probably hormonal. Your eyes are really nice. Thank you, Luna. No, it doesn't. It does damage. It depends. I mean, if you're putting good skincare on underneath, that does give you some protection. I am one of the lucky ones in that I don't have a lot of breakouts. I don't have spots. I don't have acne. So putting makeup on, to me, I mean, I do makeup 7 days a week for these lives, and that there is all you're seeing on my skin. But not many people like to wear makeup, and it's each to their own, isn't it? I didn't used to wear a lot of makeup. It's only since I've been on YouTube that I've worn this amount of makeup because I like doing tutorials. From pollution. I've not heard that. Right, I'm going to go in with the Revolution Ultra Cream Bronzer in Light. You can get these foundations though. I think I may have one that basically I've got anti-pollution in them. Yeah, that one there. So it's Maybelline Dream Urban Cover, full coverage, lightweight, protective makeup. Yeah, it does say protective makeup, SPF 50, broad spectrum and anti-pollution. So you're right in what you're saying, Lotus Flower. Foundations, I've never heard of anything else. I forgot about that foundation actually. Right, let's I need a brush. I don't want to. Does anyone else never want to go in with a clean makeup brushes to blend out anything? Right, I'm gonna go in with this one that I normally use for powder. You know, I've not even done my new Shop My Stash. It's been 2 weeks now. But by the time I come round to doing it, I bet it's like 3 weeks, easy. And I'm supposed to be doing them once a week. Hi Tan, how are you? I just subscribed. Oh, thank you so much, Lotus Flower. I don't know if you're interested in these kind of videos. You must be, because you're here. But I do these videos, like I said, 7 days a week. They don't always go up at the same time. Just purely because, like, I would say Monday to Thursday they do. And then, no. Yeah, Monday to Thursday they do. Friday's early. Then Saturday goes back to original time around this time. And then Sunday's early. Just because I've got plans. I always do family stuff. Oh, this is your third time seeing me. I don't recognise your name. Have we spoke before? Or have you just watched? I know a lot of people just prefer to watch. But I promise I don't bite. I'm pretty friendly. Right, what I want to do this time, I normally go on with a powder. What is your name? My name's Andy. Well, it's Andrea, but on here it's Andy. There's too many Andreas on YouTube. I just watched before. Okay, that's fine. I do try and encourage people to talk, but if they don't feel comfortable in talking, then, you know, that's fine as well. My name is actually pronounced Andrea. Not Andrea, it's Andrea in the UK. In Europe, where my mum's from, it's Andrea. She's the only one in the family that calls me Andrea, though. Hello, Christine, how are you? Put that back. You know, it would be alright if I had a bit more room on my desk. Okay, bye, got to go. Okay, bye. Thank you for coming in. I'm not doing too bad, thank you, Christine. I think I'll go in with this powder brush. Again, we're going to be going into this bronzer here. It's the only powder bronzer I brought out. And all these brushes I'm using are ones I'm contemplating if we do go to the Lake District take-in. So I'll have to rewash them. Hi Phoebe, how are you? My mum's not been doing too well, Christine. I mean, she's all right now, but she's had about 4 or 5 days where she's just not been feeling right. Thank you for asking. I don't know what blush to use. We use the Hourglass. Sorry about all the banging. I will do, Christine, thank you. Okay, Phoebe, sleep well. Lisa's in the house. Hello. Right, what are you saying, Eden? I missed it, didn't I? Have I missed any others? No. I ordered the one size loose powder last night. My skin has been oily lately, so I need a good matte powder for summer. I don't get that. I don't even need to wear powder if I don't want to. But I tend to put it here, just down the T-zone. It's not oily, it's not dry, I guess it's combo then, isn't it? Sometimes it gets dry here, like foundation will stick there, but I think that's just from not exfoliating. Laziness. Right, I want to try this. It is a blusher brush. So this one is Real Techniques Rebel Edge Medium. That's the Hourglass blush. Dim Infusion. Why am I missing? Just popped in to say hi. No problem, Christine, thank you. I couldn't imagine not wearing powder. You want to see all the powders I've got? I have to wear it to get rid of them, but if the day ever comes, you know, that I don't have any powders, I'll probably just always have one in my collection and an Hourglass finishing powder, because I couldn't do my makeup without an Hourglass finishing powder, because that stuff is like next level. Chef's kiss. Wow, 6 likes. Thanks, guys. Normally I have to ask. It's the mirror isn't great on this Charlotte Tilbury quad. We'll be in touch via WhatsApp. Okay. Right, I'm done with that. Feel like I want to put a touch of this on. I've not used it, and I think it's been in for like 2 weeks now. Maybe just a touch. I think they're a little bit not even the same colour, but this is Flower Blush Balm in the shade Pinched. Just gonna go in with this brush. I was the first like, yes. Thank you, babe. So have you all liked who are in the chat? I wouldn't normally harass you all for liking, but since I've got like 7, is it 7 or 6? Yeah, 7. Right, highlighter. I think I'll go with this Pinky Revolution one. That I normally use this for the mirror and for the inner corner normally. It's called Real Love and it's by XX Revolution. Showing 9 on the screen. Now I can see 8. It's done that before, like I said, oh, so many likes, and somebody said no, you've actually got 1 extra. It just helps out with the algorithm. I see 9 too. I wonder why I don't. Sorry, I'm a bit thirsty. Seeing all these clean brushes and I don't want to use them. I only cleaned them yesterday. They were only dry today and now they're getting dirty again. Makes me sad. Right, Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit just for the finishing powder. Again, I'm going in with another clean brush. I know I really like this Zoeva one though. This one is, I think, their buffer brush. No, powder and polish. It's my favourite one to put this powder on with. Anyone else just love Hourglass powders? Like, I didn't used to use Hourglass finishing powders because it was so expensive. And now I can't imagine not having one in my collection. Right, so that. I do too. Do you use it on the daily like me, Lisa? I couldn't not use it. I can't wait to show you all the update when I do the project pan update for the That's Expensive. The 24 in 2024 Rolling Star project pan. I think that's going up tomorrow. I was going to wait till Friday, but I've got 3 more project pan updates to do. Not at the moment, I'm trying to use my others first. Okay. I'm using that palette because I bought that new jellyfish palette last year. Feel like I want that one to go in project pan in 2025. Because then there'll only be blushers, bronzers and highlighter. I just watched your recent lipstick video, or the bougie one, because that's the only one I've done so far. I'm not looking forward to having to do the drugstore. I've just got too many. I could throw everything out from drugstore and just concentrate on this. Who needs all them anyway? So, and then I've got something like a lipstick holder as well, my Pat McGrath Labs. And then I probably got at least, off the top of my head, I don't know how true it is, between 150 and 200 in my plastic tower, their drugstore. I was surprised by the amount, but yeah, I knew there was a lot there. It was just time to actually get rid of some. I mean, I didn't get rid of as much as I wanted, but any's better than none. Right, I'm going to go on with this Revolution powder here. Trying to get every last bit out of it. I'll start here actually where there's more of it. MAC is my favourite for bullet lipsticks. I've got a few MAC. Did you ever see that Whitney Houston one that was brought out? Nippy's Sensual Red. Got that one. It's quite nice. It's not my type of red. Where is that? Still got it in the packaging there. And I love the bullet of this. I like the special edition ones, but I've not, the only special edition one I've got is this. It says Whitney Houston there. And that's the shade. So I do like it. Okay, just put it all over your nose, Andrea. Okay, right, let's start on the eyes. Charlotte Tilbury is my favourite. As you probably know, I think I've got about 10 lipsticks of hers. And Charlotte Tilbury is probably the most expensive that I've got in my collection. No, definitely not. It's Pat McGrath Labs. But I didn't pay full price for her lipstick. Got it for £11. And I've only got one. And I got the other sent to me in friend mail. So, let's get the palette out. Unfortunately, it's nothing exciting, guys. Still on the Juvia's Place one. Third look, I think it is. You will use the palette and you will like it. That's what I'm telling myself. What am I using today? MAC or Armani is my favourite. Ooh, very bougie, babe. I think I want to go on with this brown. Thought I might want to go on with these golds here, but I don't think I do. Okay, so let me find a brush. I hate that I love Armani brand so much. Didn't they just come out with new cream blushers? Right. A Hosey, this one here. Let's go in with that. You're not going to see much. Get my mirror. I mean, you can see a little bit. I love everything by them. I can't stand it. How are their eyeshadow palettes, babe? Are they good? And what about Tom Ford? Does anyone have anything from him? Like his eyeshadow palettes? Because they're expensive, aren't they? I only have Pillow Talk by Charlotte Tilbury. I do like it, and I have one by Natasha Denona. I like that too. I think Pillow Talk's overhyped. I will say that. It's took me a long time to get on board with Pillow Talk, but it took me a long time to get on board with Max Velvet Teddy as well. For some reason, I didn't, when I got it, you know, I was expecting it to be all singing, all dancing, and it just wasn't. And that always happens to me. Like, everyone will say, oh, you need to try this. So I'll try it, and I'll be like, is that it? But I like them both now. I would say I like Mac Velvet Teddy more. My favourite Charlotte Tilbury, you're not going to be surprised by this, but my favourite Charlotte Tilbury are 1975 Red and Tell Laura. They both look like each other. Apart from Tell Laura's got like an imprint of lips. It's like, hi. And the 1975 Red is, you can't get it. I don't think you can, at least. I think it was limited edition. It's got a different sticker on the bottom. It's got a white sticker. Where are all the others? What are they? Just let me reach for one. Yeah, all the others are her normal burgundy. But my 1975 Red, I'm not going to look for it. It just has a white sticker on it. She's done that quite a bit, you know. She's brought out these limited edition lipsticks. I'm loving my Revlon 014 Shameless. It's just like Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Medium. Yeah, like a really big YouTuber did a show with it, and she looks stunning in it. So as soon as I saw it, I ordered it. The only difference is the smell. Oh, I'm not bothered about the smell. For the fact that I only paid less than, I think it's less than £4 for it, I'm not bothered. I can get on board. It doesn't smell the same. Totally me neither. I just don't know about this palette. I really like the look I did the other day. That's what's stopping me from kind of saying I'm going to give this away. I liked the look when I used this Dahomey shade here. It's beautiful. But keeping it for one shade, right? That's madness. I'm not even telling you what I'm using. I'm just getting carried away talking about lipsticks. Oh, alright, so I went in with Carno. Now I'm going in with Mino. I finished a full-size Velvet Teddy, but haven't repurchased it yet. You don't actually get that much in them, though, do you? I mean, I've not used mine that much, and it only looks like I've got half left. Oh, that palette. Well, the palette I'm using. Yeah, the Juvia's Place one. You can create some nice looks. It's just because I've got some good eyeshadows. You become picky, don't you? When you've got some good eyeshadow formulas, it's like, oh, I've got better formulas in my collection than that. Do I really need to keep it? It's not like I've got kind of loads of friends that live nearby that I can just pass makeup on to, and there's only so much makeup I can give to my mum. That is impressive, I agree. The left eye is always worse. It normally gives me so much trouble, and like it's in the crease, it always goes patchy. For some reason I've got texture there that I haven't got on the right eye. And they can't say, oh, eyes are twins, not sisters. Sisters, not twins. Can't say that. They say that about eyebrows. Is that the eye with a scar? I've got, like, one of these eyes have got a scar in it, and I can't remember which one. And I may have gone over it. It might be here. And that might be why eyeshadows never stick. Fly. I was watching 60 Seconds this afternoon. Watched a couple of, not shows. 60 Seconds is like an Australian news programme, isn't it? There was one, this woman, she got done for it. Like, she had an abusive partner, and she was trying to protect herself and her kids. She had 2 kids, and he hit her over the head with a frying, I don't think it was a frying pan, just a normal pan, and the pan had these dints in. And for her own protection, there was a knife on the draining board, so she picked that up as if to say, don't come any closer. But it was like an idle threat, and he came closer and basically lunged at her, and it went into his chest. It only by 14mm, which really isn't that much, but even so, it still went into his chest, and he didn't make it. So they basically arrested her and charged her. She didn't go down for it though or anything like that, because it was clearly an accident. Like, her defence was, obviously, I'm just gonna go in with this brush, if she wanted to do that to him, and even the solicitor said that, then it would have gone in by more than 14mm. 14mm is tiny. He had a little cut, he was hardly bleeding, but it pierced his heart, and that's why they wanted her, to be charged with. You've got to be really careful what you say on here, don't you? Charged with his being unalived kind of thing. But yeah, I watched that, and then I watched another one. You watch more Australian shows than I do. I like 60 Seconds. I can't believe you don't watch it. Like, my friend, the first person I met from Australia, Tanya, her name was. I'm not in contact with her anymore. I mean, I've got her on Instagram. She said, we was talking about Home and Away and Neighbours. She said Australians don't watch Home and Away and Neighbours, and I'm like, what? Why not? That's like saying British people don't watch Coronation Street, Emmerdale and EastEnders. Of course we do. You watch more Australian. Oh, I've read that one. LOL. 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 I watch it too. You watch 60 Seconds, do you, babe? Watching you from Canada. Oh, another Canadian in the house. It's good to know. Of course they do. She might not have. No, she just gave me the impression that, Australians don't watch Neighbours and Home and Away. All Australians. Well, that's up to them. "60 Seconds. I like 60 Seconds. There's actually one person in particular, because you've got different presenters. I think her name's Tara. Short blonde hair. I really, really like her. I love her accent. You know how I feel about Australian accents, Lisa. Right, I'm going to go back in. I think with just me now on the lash line. No, we'll go in with Carno, which is the medium brown. Well, she was wrong, haha. There was this guy in Neighbours years ago, Jesse Spencer, and he was also in House, if you guys have watched House. Do you know that medical documentary with Hugh Laurie? Is that his name? Hugh Laurie, I'm sure it is. He's British. And anyway, she said she was out clubbing with her friends, and Jesse Spencer went over to her. I mean, Jesse Spencer's hot, right? He went over to her and basically asked if he could buy her a drink, and she said, no, thank you. Like, she went, no, thank you. I mean, she was really, really good looking at that time. And I'm not saying she's bad looking now. I'm just saying, you know, she was younger. She used to go out in hot pants and all this kind of thing. Tops where you could see her bra through them, with Playboy on them. And she said, no, I don't want a drink. But she said it in a way like she was looking down at him. And he went, do you know who I am? And she said no, and he went, I'm Jesse Spencer. I play Billy in Neighbours. And I'm like, oh, I would have taken that drink. And she said, well, is that supposed to be impressing me? Because it's not. And he walked away. And I'm like, Tanya. In New Zealand, we have Shortland Street. Yes, I've watched Shortland Street. They've heard it in the UK a few times. Do you watch it, Eden? We all sound like Bogans, can't understand the fascination. What does Bogan mean? Right. So I've got that like that. So now I'm going to go in with this. This brown looks nice, actually. Ben in. They're just so stiff. It's a nice colour though, isn't it? Should really have a brown top on for this look, but the drying. Would you keep a palette if you didn't like the formula? Attitudes like he is such a turn-off, full of self-importance. Yeah, well, he was in a really good hit show for years and years and years. Of course, he'd be thinking that. And then he went on to do House. I mean, I've only got her word for it, right? I wasn't there. Kind of like a country hick. Hi Andy, just now joining, was at my mum's. Hi, it's Mel, isn't it? Is it? I hope I've got your name right. Sure it is. How are you? Hope your mum's doing well. I mean, I was looking at my Natasha Denona bronze palette for a shade like that. There's not one in there. I thought there was, there isn't. The one in the Natasha Denona bronze is more red. That's just more bronzy. Right, I'm going to go in now then with this Mino shade for the lash line up at the top. Oh, I keep saying it, I'm going to get my e.l.f. I'm not doing it today, I've already put some of this on. My e.l.f. like pot. Yes, it's me. I thought so. My mum is good. She was teaching my son geography and science. Okay, that's nice. Just trying to go to the lash line as close as I can. Because I have down hooded lids, but I've got quite a lot of space, like from there to there. I do have hooded lids, but there's a lot of space there. You can definitely see eyeshadows when my eyes are open. Like for some people you can't, who've got hooded eyelids. What a pretty look, almost looks copper. Yeah. Doesn't seem to be showing up as much. So guys, you'll have to send me your good vibes about this interview I've got. Well, it's an assessment day, about this assessment day I've got on Friday. It means I have to be around people. I don't do well around people. Just going to blend it out a bit. I'll get the inner corner highlight brush. I think that'll do. I definitely will send good vibes your way. Thank you. I need every bit I can get. My Remy, this one here, going with that. If this is too dark, which it sometimes can appear too dark, I use it every time I do this kind of eye look. Not this one, but every time I use the palette. Sometimes it looks darker than others. I watched Short and Straight for about 10 years, but stopped last year. Isn't it strange? Like, I watched Emmerdale and Coronation Street. I don't think I've watched them for like a good year. I watched them when I'm at my mum's because she's obsessed. Yeah, she's obsessed with it. And then I don't watch them at home. I have got a TV, but it's never on. I watch YouTube off my phone. I watch Paramount on my phone. I literally watch everything on my phone. I don't need a TV. So I should just give it to someone that does need one. Yeah, it is a bit golden, but it'll do. Just pretend you're talking to all of us. If only it was that easy. People that talk to me kind of give me like that kind of look. I was saying before, people that meet me in real life don't tend to like me. Gonna go in with Prime Lash by Prime Prometics. You know that whole story with Jess at DPD Lisa. Gonna go take a nap. You have a good day, everyone. Okay, babe, thank you for being here. Right, I need... Where is it? I just need to go back in with that Revolution powder and then choose the lipstick. And then we're done. Part of me feels like trying that Whitney Houston one. I know it's not my, like, my little thing here, but now that I showed it to you all before. And I've definitely got, you know, done the look to actually wear it, so... I may do that. Did I say hello to you, Ralph? I can't remember. If I haven't, hello. How are you? Concentrating too much on the makeup. Right, where are you? Okay. Nippy's Essential Red. Let's see. very, look like I'm going out on a date. I like it though, it's nice. Let's get a bit of this on. So this is my Dior J'adore in this little thing here. I was testing it out, it was full at the time. Let me just wipe my finger because there's red lipstick on. It was full at the time. I'd put my Dior J'adore in here, and I just thought there's no way that's going to last three days when I'm at the Lake District. But I've been using it a lot longer than that, so that just goes to show. Oh, it smells so nice. That just goes to show these things go a long way. I was disappointed though when it came. Like, look at it. It's that size. Fits in the palm of my hand. You can get them bigger than this. So yeah, I was disappointed in that. But that would definitely do me for like a 3-day getaway kind of thing. And at least I wouldn't have to be taking any glass bottles in my bag, and there's a possibility that they could get broken. So we'll see what happened with the trip away. We'll see if I go. If I go, I'll let you know. I'll also let you know what happens on the job front. But yeah, this is today's eye look. And I do like that. I think it may be a bit dark for in the corner though. But we'll just leave it as is. I'm not going to be let me get my words out. I'm not going to be messing about with it. Thank you for the likes, guys. Thank you for joining me. I really do appreciate it. What day is tomorrow? Thursday. Yes, there'll be another live tomorrow. There'll be one on Friday. It's just going to be very early morning. It's going to be probably about 10 a.m. UK time, because obviously I'm going to be wearing makeup to the assessment and to the interview, and then straight from there I'm going to my sister's. Straight from my sister's I'll be going to my mum's, so there won't be any time whatsoever on Friday to be doing a later live. But yeah, I will see you all tomorrow if you want to join. I think I'm going to do the last look with the Juvia's Place palette tomorrow. I might have to... Where is it? It's on my lap. Oh my goodness. I might have to mix these two colours. I mean, do they not just look exactly the same to you anyway? Hang on. That's Idea. That's Bakwa. That one's darker, isn't it? So that one could be inner portion. That one could be like on the, you know, middle to end. So yeah, last look. I mean, it's not giving me... I just don't know what I'm going to do with it. Like, for these two shades here, I've got my Wet n Wild palette, Call Me Sunshine, so I don't need to keep it for those two shades. I bet I could find a shade like that in another palette, and probably that one as well. So then it's only unique for that. I'll have to have a really good think about it, because I mean, I do really like that shade. That's just a really, really nice shade. I love it. I mean, I could take it out of the palette, but that's worth more hassle than I want. Anyway, I'm jibber-jabbering on, and I'm going to let you all go. Have a great rest of your day, and